Aloha everybody, my name is Mike and I'm here today to give you some tips on what you need to do when you're packing for a cruise. So the first thing that you want to do when you're packing for a cruise is to make a list. A list will keep you nice and orderly, and you have a checklist that you can go through and make sure that everything is going well. Also, make copies of all your documents. Make copies of your boarding pass and all the documents that they give you from your cruise line. Most cruise line, if you go on the website, you can sign up for free. They have a pre-execution checklist that you can go and guide you. And if you keep that in your nice little binder, especially if you find one, I usually get one that has pockets. This one also that I'm displaying has a little section you can put. I usually put my passport in there, and I'll also make a copy of my passport, especially if you're traveling overseas. If for some reason you lose your passport, if you have a copy of your passport and you have to go to the American Embassy or talk to the consulate, you have something to prove who you are, a copy of it, and they can take it from there. Yes? All right. So the next thing you want to do is to iron your clothes. Now, ironing your clothes prior to you putting them in your suitcase will save you on space, especially if you can't, if you're one of the people who can't decide what you want to take and you take several items. Now, I've done a little sample. Right now I have 2 similar shirts and 2 similar slacks. The set right here, I've ironed. The set right here, I just folded up the same way. You notice that this is nice and neat. If I put it in my luggage, I'm gonna get a lot more clothes in my luggage, as long as I don't exceed my 50 pounds if you're traveling by air. If you're not traveling by air, don't worry about it. The cruise line do not weigh your luggage. But if you're traveling by air and you're trying to stay within that 50 pounds, this will allow you to get more clothing in there nice and neat. Plus, when you get on the cruise ship, you don't have to worry about if you can't get to an iron. Now, most cruise ships do have an iron on board. Some of them you might have to call the concierge desk and have them bring one to you. Some they might have a laundry facility with a washer and dryer and ironing boards available. Just don't wait till there's a big event, especially on the nights. Most cruise ships, they will have formal nights. You don't have to participate in, but if you want to get dressed up, you're on a cruise, why not? If you want to get dressed up, don't wait till the night of that you're getting ready, because everybody else on the cruise ship is getting ready too. The irons might not be available. One thing that I like to do, as soon as I get on the cruise ship, since my clothes are nice and folded, I will go ahead and unpack everything and then find out where the irons are. If I need to go bring one to the room, or if I need to go down to a different floor to iron my clothes and have everything ready, or at least iron one night the night before. So if you have a formal night coming up the night before, iron it before then, you'll be good to go. Yes? Moving right along, because I'm going on my list, plastic wrap. Now some of y'all might be asking, what do you need plastic wrap for? I'll tell you. So when you pack in your bags, most people will pack all their shampoos, lotions, all stuff, either in a plastic bag, which is great, but however, sometimes moving around, your luggage gets knocked around, the lid can come open, and you can have shampoo, shower gel, whatever the case may be, all in your bag. And if you have a little hole in the bag, you have it all on your clothes. One way to help prevent that, if you take plastic wrap, you don't have to make it as big, but I made it big so that you'll be able to see it. You put the lid back on top, screw it up, that way the plastic wrap don't come through the hole. I mean the liquid that's in your bottle don't come through. It's a great way, and you don't have to wrap everything up. You could do that, and if you can put it in a plastic bag as well. Some other plastic bags you can take with you are some of the sandwich size bags or the snack bags. Now in the snack bags, they go great when you're using your medicine. So like I have a large bag with my medicines, or you can pack in a small bag. Sometimes I will pack if I'm going on a 7-day cruise or what have you, out of make the however many days we're going. If I make it in the bag, then each day I grab that bag, I'll take it with me to when we go to eat, because most of your medicines you have to take with food. I take it, I discard the bag. When I'm done, I don't have all this with me. But make sure you put it on your list, because you don't want to go, especially if you go overseas, and you got an important medicine that you need, and you can't get it because you're in a foreign country, and you're worried about your medical coverage and whatnot. And language barrier, there might be a language barrier. All right, moving right along. Dryer sheets. So this is great. Use your dryer sheets that you use at home, whatever your favorite Bounce, whatever the case may be. I'm not announcing, advertising for Bounce. Whatever you already use at home, take 3 or 4 sheets, put it sporadically throughout your clothing It'll help keep your clothes nice and fresh, especially if you are traveling by flight. You know, when you're the higher altitudes, your luggage is going to get cold. When it come back down, especially a lot of cruisers leave from either California or Florida, or even if you leave from somewhere, you come to Hawaii, where I live at, it's nice and warm. So you get condensation might build up in your luggage. You don't want your clothes to be smelling all mildewy. So take that. Also take a trash bag. If you take a trash bag, the trash bag can be used as your laundry bag. I usually buy the ones that are scented. That way when I discard my dirty clothes, I can put them in the trash bag, and when it's time that I can wash, whether they have a laundry facility or they offer a laundry service, my clothes are in the trash bags and it's not smelling up the place. Because you're going to go have fun, you're going to get sweaty, whether you're at the pool or whatever the case may be. Yes? So moving along, take you a portable plug. Now for this video, I just brought a power strip. The power strip will help you, so especially if there's more 2 to 4 people in your cabin, you don't have to worry about everybody's trying to plug their phone up. There's not a lot of plugs within the cabin. You might have 2 available, then another one where it's a 2, but it might be like a clock, your refrigerator, something else is using that plug. You're going to be limited. But if you take a power strip or even a portable one, I have another one that's portable that has 2 USB adapters on it so that you can take that in as well. Another thing that you might want to take is a portable collapsible umbrella. Now, as you can tell, I'm in a hotel room. I am traveling right now. However, on my list, I forgot to put my small collapsible portable umbrella, so I can't display it. But make sure you take one with you. Then you're not trying to worry about buying you one whenever you get to your location. An alarm clock. Now, I know everybody is 2017 and everybody has a phone and alarm clock on their phone, on their smartphones. However, if you take one, like this one, it's just a battery powered one. If my phone is across the cabin charging, but I wake up in the middle of the night, some of the cabins get very, very dark, especially if you have an inside cabin, it's going to be pitch black. If I have the alarm clock set by the nightstand on my bed, I can just view the clock and my phone can be across the room charging, wherever the case may be. So a good thing to have, and it's also backup if for some reason you forget to charge your phone and you set your alarm clock because you want to go to the gym before the excursion, or you want to just get to breakfast early before your excursion. All right, moving right along, air freshener. Now, I love these things right here. They're called the Febreze Small Spaces. Now, there's similar ones, but I love this one. And the one that I have displayed has the Gain. You see it has this little pouch. The little pouch, you drop it in the container, then you slide it up. It don't take no batteries. You don't have to worry about no open flames. You put one in the bathroom, you put one in the cabin, and your cabin will smell fresh. Now, it's not a lot of ventilation going on in the cabins. The air conditioning does work well. It get quite cold, or it can get quite hot if you have the heater on. If you have a balcony cabin, which I prefer to get, you can open up the balcony and let fresh air in. However, it's hard to let fresh air into your bathroom. And there's some good food, and you might have to go and potty. So this is a great tool to have inside your cabin, and you don't have to worry about having open flames or plugging anything into it. Last thing is with the little small bags, when I travel, sometimes I make little small ones. So like if I'm going on an excursion, I just grab my backpack and I'll take small items. So like my camera, I'll take my tripod for my camera, my water bottle and put water in it. Extra stuff like I have wipes or your hand sanitizer. You can take that in your backpack. Also, you might want to think about taking maybe a small duffel bag, a collapsible bag, or me, I usually take this little guy here along with me. So if I buy a lot of souvenirs or whatever souvenirs I buy, I put it in this case and I wheel it on with me. So all I have is my backpack. This is my second carry-on item, and I don't have to worry about putting souvenirs that I just purchased inside my luggage. Well, that's all it. Thank you for subscribing or for watching the video. If you like the video, please like it. If you want to subscribe, you can. Again, I live in Hawaii. I do travel a lot. So if you have any questions or you want me to do a video or just help you with ideas of where you're going, drop me a line. I will hit you back up. Other than that, I might have fun on your trip. Aloha.